NBC News Justice correspondent Pete Williams joins us now more with that. So this release just in the last few minutes, how does it advance our understanding of what the FBI is looking for?
Well, what the FBI is hoping is that somebody will see this video and think that they recognize some characteristic of the person in the video. Now, they have not said whether this is a man or a woman, but there are several scenes here. This is walking down an alley between the Republican National Committee and the Capitol Hill Club, which is sort of the Republican club right near the House side. Then you'll see separate video that I guess that's on a loop there, the person walking back and forth. The separate video, and the longest one, is the one that you started out with, which is the person on the sidewalk walking along in a residential neighborhood. This is South Capitol Street, which, as the name implies, is the street just to the south of the U.S. Capitol building. Person enters the frame here and then, after that time, puts the backpack down. And we don't know whether this is a man or a woman, but the FBI is hoping that there'll be something about the way this person moves, the mannerisms. They've said before that the suspect was wearing a gray hoodie, a face mask, carrying the backpack, and had distinctive footwear, Nike Air Max Speed Turf shoes with black, gray, and yellow details. Now, it looks to me like, and I've not confirmed this with the investigators, but those are the shoes that they say that the suspect was wearing. But when we go back to the video, it looks to me, and I'm sure they want to know who that person is that walked the dog past, but it looks to me like this person reaches into the backpack and takes something else out. And I'll tell you why I think it's well, I guess we didn't see that section. That's why when we cut away from the shoes. But it looked like they were putting on some kind of dark glasses. Then you see them walking past the Capitol Hill Club, which is right near the Republican National Committee headquarters. The U.S. House of Representatives office buildings are just visible at the top of the frame there. So the FBI has given us a little more detail on what these two homemade pipe bombs were. They say they were placed sometime between 7:30 and 8:30 p.m. the night before the Capitol riot, so that's January the 5th. That we knew before that they were made of metal pipe and that they had a common kitchen wind-up timer attached. The FBI has now said that this was 1-inch pipe, and interestingly, that the explosive material in the pipe was homemade black powder, not the kind of black powder that you would buy to perhaps load your own ammunition rounds, but homemade black powder. And the FBI also says that this person may have taken something out of a car or entered a car in an area right near the Capitol between 6:30 and 9:30 p.m. So they're still offering a $100,000 reward. And the hope is, I mean, they simply don't know who this is. And they're hoping that someone may recognize the movements of this person, what they were wearing, maybe saw them that night. So to answer your original question, Ayman, what they're hoping for is some tips to help identify this person.
Pete, I have a few questions just based on what you described there. Let me start by asking you, does the FBI have any suspicions about why the bombs were planted the night before the president's rally and the Electoral College vote? Do we have any more information as to the timing of this?
Well, I can tell you that the former head of the Capitol Police, Stephen Sund, who stepped down as the head of the Capitol Police, thinks that the pipe bombs were planted as a diversion because they weren't discovered until the next day, until just before 1 o'clock, which is about the time the rioters were starting to head for the Capitol. And he believes that they were planted there to be a diversion because it did draw a lot of police away from the Capitol to respond to these two reports of pipe bombs outside the headquarters of the Republican and Democratic National Committees. But, you know, that in itself raises a question. If they were planted the night before, why weren't they discovered for something like 12 or 19 hours later in the afternoon? They were planted the night before. Why did it take so long for them to be found? And as the FBI has said, they were viable devices. They had a 1-hour timer on them. Why didn't they go off? Were they intended to go off the night before or some other time? We just don't know the answer to those questions.
Yeah, and so to that point, that was the second question I had for you about how they were supposed to actually go off. Was there any reason to believe that, you know, given the way that it works nowadays with cell phones and cell phones pinging off at towers based on this individual's movements around the town, is there any digital footprint or tracing of interest to the FBI? Have they commented on that?
Not that I know of, no.
All right, Pete Williams live in D.C. for us. Pete, thanks for the update on that breaking news.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank all of you out there.
Thank you as always.
Thanks to you at home.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for letting us into your homes during these extraordinary times.